You got back-to-back here, kind of the rare home back-to-back. Is it just one of those things where you're able to be in your environment and just deal with hockey pretty much on a day-in, day-out basis?
Yeah, there's no travel, so we'll take advantage of the non-travel.
Obviously, the news about Pekka yesterday. Is this good news? I mean,
Absolutely. You're getting down the road for his recovery. I know it's been a long time, so the steps are moving forward. So yeah, absolutely fantastic news. For us, there's obviously no time frame. It's going to be a day-to-day thing, and what he can do and what the doctor's protocol, all those type of things. So, but he's going to be able to start the training and the rehab process that athletes need to go through to get themselves in a position to be athletes and play.
Sorry, is there like a framework for this type of recovery, or is it? I mean, just because it's bacterial?
No, there's no time frame. I think this is probably, and there's no protocol for, and no history of something like this. So I think everybody's going to do what's, we always say, do what's right, and just between the doctors, the trainers, and Pekka, they will move along this process so that he can be able to get back playing in goal with no time frame in mind.
That being said, in terms of handling your goaltenders right now, I mean, you got Mads and Hutton, and I guess that's just how you have to sort of look at it.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have any other goaltenders, so yeah, those are the two goals. I don't know where you're going with that, but
I mean, just keeping focused on just the fact that.
Yeah. When Pekka is ready to play, he's ready to play, and both those Hutton and Nasnik are goaltenders. Won't be any change.
With the back-to-back games, are we going to see both goaltenders this
I don't
weekend?
know. Let's just take it one day at a time, as they say.
With such a heavy load, 3 games and 4 days, 5, or however many it is, can Mazanets handle all that?
That's why I'm going to take it one day at a time. That's exactly why I'm taking it one day at a time.
Do you think it affects the mentality of the team playing with not having Pekka back there?
Yeah, well, it does. Anybody who's had, he's the X factor in for the Nashville Predators. I mean, any team that has that goaltender, you play with a lot more confidence. He can steal you games. He can keep you in games till you get, your feet under the other. So that's the X factor. Is that it's one of those things. It's like having the I'll take in baseball. You have a starting pitcher. Your starting pitcher is better than the other starting pitcher, and he's on top of his game. There's something to be said about that. You have an advantage in that area of your game. So, but on the other side, we've had to change a lot of things. We've had to come together. We've had to fight through different things, which makes us probably lots of structure, a hard team to play against still. And just we've got to do it different ways. That's all.
Would you say you're using Gostad in more of an offensive role?
No, I wouldn't say I'm using him in a more offensive role as much. He's getting a little more offense. I'm trying to keep a couple combinations semi together, and then we got a little bit of a wild card combination that I try to throw out there. But I think it's a little bit of a balance. I want to say it's a balance. He's put in more situations where he may be out there like a Cullen and a Stahlberg, and that's probably where you're going with that. I guess he is put in a little bit more of a offensive situations, but I still consider him as a real good anchor in terms of keeping the structure in the line. That's where his real strength is. If you know anything about Goose, he is a very detailed player. So, from that standpoint, he helps out a line there and lets guys have a little more freedom at times.
Got time for one more.
Sort of a strange question, but you've now outlasted 2 Titans coaches and 3 Vanderbilt football coaches. With everything going on in this town right now.
Well, yeah. Hopefully, I can last past someone else, I guess. That's what I say. Yeah, no, it's I've been blessed. I mean, I've been blessed to work for a great organization and great people, and I never. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's in hockey or in football or any other sport. You never see anybody that want to lose their job. So, and some of those are my friends. So, I get it. It's part of part of the business, and I've been very, very fortunate to be in one spot.